Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye. You on the long bus, with short thoughts, long bus, with short thoughts, long bus, with short thoughts. You on the long bus, with short thoughts, long bus, with short thoughts, long bus, with short thoughts. At the bus stop and whatnot with some blunts in my lunchbox. Enough stock to last the whole show. Got a whole packed road. The place about to go, better keep your glass cold. I jump in, meet my other friends. Big respect, gotta show love to them. You wouldn't believe who they bumping in. Why you looking like that? You coming in? Anyway, this is Matt, that's Steve. What a rich dandy. There's Jason, there's Robin, that's the other Steve. This the whole damn team, the whole stampede. Welcome to the show. Go ahead and speak. Make yourself at home. Here, take a seat. Let your mind free. Hit a little tree.
Welcome back. This is show 19. How we doing?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. And welcome, man. It's been a year and a half we've been trying to get this put together.
Yeah. It was since I came to town for the last Glizzy Fest.
Okay.
When
so,
Feller Boys was...
Yeah, almost a year exactly then.
Yep.
All right.
That's actually exactly when we spoke about me coming on.
Nice. So let me get the business out of the way here. Thank you, Habits Glass and Goodies, one of our wonderful sponsors. 3 locations here in Omaha. We got Coach Chiropractic, off 114th and Blondo. And then we got Olson's Automotive in Blair, Nebraska. And they'll do everything from your oil changes to a complete paint job or restoration. So what we got today is we got music artist and writer, Crisis Child. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you. I am thrilled to be here.
So, first question is, where did you get the name Crisis Child?
It's sort of a funny story. I don't remember the context of the whole situation or conversation we were having, but I was in the car with my mom a long time ago, and I was just having, a moment. I was like, I'm a crisis or something like that. And she just said, you are a crisis child. It's like crisis, comma, child.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm taking that. And,
trademarked.
Yeah. And for a while it was actually just Crisis was just like my nickname for the longest time. And my artist name was, I'm not going to say it, but it was something else. And someone with really good wordplay made a joke out of my original artist name, and I was like, oh well, I'm gonna change that, and I decided to go with my actual nickname. So.
That's all it takes is somebody being a dick.
Well, I wasn't. I mean, yeah, it was, yeah, but it was more of like a, hey, that was pretty clever. I'm not gonna let anyone get to do that again, so
right.
I'm not gonna allow them to do that shit again. But I mean, I'm sure someone could do something with Crisis Child, but I've been known as Crisis Child for so long now. It'd be weird if I changed it.
Yeah. What? You got kids, right?
Yeah.
How old?
17. Oh gosh, 17, 15, 11, 8.
All right, so you got a bunch of attitude right now.
Yeah. It's all good.
Well, I got a 16-year-old that definitely hits me with the attitude, but the 8, I got a 9 and almost 8-year-old. They're pretty.
My situation, it's the preteens and the younger ones that got the tude right now. I got lucky with easygoing teenager.
That's good. Then.
Yeah. Fortunately.
And where are you from?
I'm originally. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. Born and raised Des Moines. I've lived a couple other places, but just always ended up back home in Des Moines. I know everyone's heard me talk about how much I want to move out of the Midwest, but you never can. Never do.
Well, and it's hard to walk away from all your people and everything you've known.
Yeah. And you don't want to uproot the children and everything.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I'm used to the cold. I don't like it, but I'm used to it.
Right. Do you know what it was that started your love of music or even your love of writing?
Yeah. Movies.
Okay.
Um, I originally, uh, I always originally wanted to be like just an actor or just a writer. Um, and my music writing started originally, like a lot of songs actually start as like short scripts that I like wrote once upon a time. Like a song, I just performed a song yesterday at Glizzy Fest. It's called Hostage. And Hostage is actually a short script that I wrote 5, 6 years ago for a movie I wanted to do. But shooting a movie is a lot more difficult than writing and recording a song. So
And financially,
yeah, so I just I wrote and recorded Hostage. One day, I'd like to
yeah.
calm down and make some of the shorts that I've written. But yeah, that's where anyway. Back, I digressed. Back to that is I got into music just because I liked the way the music changes the mood of the cinematic world. Um,
So you're literally writing stories and then
mhm,
singing them.
mhm.
That's that's cool as hell.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, that's why sometimes it takes me a while to like write like a new song, is because I get so wrapped up in like the visuals that I have in my head. I get distracted and start writing something completely different, and then I get on like my MIDI and I start making like weird ambiance music, and then I'm like, wait, what the hell am I doing? I need to. I'm supposed to be writing a track for someone. Um,
Let's talk about that a little bit. Your ambiance music. So you're kind of doing your own production as far as sound and
yeah,
beats and things like that.
yeah. So I have a handful of songs out there. Like I've worked with producers and I've produced my own music. Uh, but one of the things, again, because of movies, that I really like doing is ambiance, dark ambiance and background music. And that's something I'm slowly getting back into again. In fact, I'm glad you brought it up because uh, I'm working on it's a Crisis Child project, but a project called Cinematic. That's just what it's going to be titled. It's just an EP called Cinematic. Kind of boring, but uh, all of the all of the songs are going to be very like movie referenced.
Okay.
For example, I just shared like the shitty start of Skeleton of the Beat, but one of the songs is called American Psycho. Um, and it's like I've got movie samples and stuff that I use in
And you're still going to be singing on it, or is
a
it
little bit.
just going to be okay?
Mhm.
I wasn't sure
But
if it was going to
it's
just
not
be
gonna be.
sounds.
There's still gonna be some vocals, yeah. Uh, but this is just I don't know. I've been relaxing a lot more with the just the playing of the music versus like the spitting it out.
Yeah.
Um, there's a lot of the stuff that I've been trying to feel and express lately. I don't know, can't put it into words anymore.
And what you're one camera, and then you got to have people to film and all these things to actually make it a movie or
Well,
your short film.
see the movie Hostage, I would really only need two other people. For that, like it would really just be it's the main character and then there's two side characters for the whole movie.
Okay.
uh, so it's not it's more or less the I mean you get this part like the physical location that I'd
Yeah.
have to find, um, and obviously equipment, production. I mean that's editing is what I went to school for, so I kind of still know how to do that.
See, I should have probably, or maybe should step into a little bit of schooling for the editing. I've just everything I've done has been self taught.
Ah, well, so like I went to like when I got taught in school, you could literally learn yourself online now.
Yeah.
Like,
Likely
I
a
call
couple
it such a
YouTube
scam.
videos.
So like you can,
Well, that's kind of what I meant was a
yeah,
YouTube kind, or not a
yeah,
YouTube school, but some
um,
kind of online school.
yeah. But yeah, no. So I'm wrapping up slowly and surely wrapping up my current project. It's called Angry Elf.
Did you say Angry Elf?
Yes, Angry Elf. Yeah. So uh, people because people think they're funny, and they are sometimes. I decided to use a joke to my advantage. People, I was performing. I don't remember the show or the date or anything, but I remember I got done with one of my songs, and you've heard them. They're like screamy and whatnot,
Yeah.
and so and I kind of broke character because it was funny. Like I think they thought they were trying to like I don't know insult me, but I laughed because it was funny. But I got done with like a ah! Scream, and then I hear, "Ooh, he's an angry elf" from like the side stage, and I did. I broke character, laughed about it, and I'm whatever. I'm taking that joke in stride, and uh, Michael McDread,
Yeah.
he's drawing the art for me.
Nice.
Yeah, he
He's a great dude.
yeah he really is. He's done a lot of art for me now actually. Um, but it'll have my song featuring Heartbreak King that we just did last night called "They Told Me." There's a song called Manhattan that features Black Cat Bill, the Dropout Kings.
I think I have seen a live performance video of that.
They told me.
No, I guess maybe not. It was something with you and Dropout Kings.
Any live footage of me and Black Cat Bill would have been of our first song we did together,
Okay.
called "Stars and Scars." Um, and that came out years ago now,
Okay.
a few years ago now. And I've fortunately got to perform it with him one time when I I was the direct support for a tour they were on that came through Des Moines. In fact, since we brought it up, it was this tour right here, a band called Hanabi out of Japan. And it was their first time in America. They never had an American tour yet. We sold it out. I was the only local opener.
That's pretty cool.
Wanted to point out Jason Bob real quick. J Bob actually brought this ticket stub to me last night to the show because he knows how much that Hanabi and Dropout King
Meant to
concert
you.
meant to me, dude. Because there were times that night when I was, I mean, even like there's a moment even when I was on stage with Black Cat Bill where like I don't know, and I'm sure there's other local artists out there that have had those moments. And if you hadn't, I hope you do at least once. Where like I'm not gonna lie, there were moments where I'm like I'm the only fucking artist here. I'm
Right.
the only artist from Des Moines. I'm not obviously because there's that band Slipknot, but and a lot of other artists from Des Moines. Shout out Big Ray West and
But that was your moment,
but
dude.
it was my moment.
Yeah, I understand you gotta like, look, guys, there's other artists, but that
Yeah,
was your
yeah,
moment,
it
bro.
was. It was such a cool moment,
You're
dude.
you're allowed to have that.
Yeah, I'm allowed to have my moment. Let the little guy win once. But yeah, no. And
Yeah.
then I've got
Hey, before we move on here,
yeah,
shout out to J Bob because dude is a great guy.
really is.
I mean, he obviously didn't have to do that
Nope,
and just rolled up with it and is a fire photographer.
he really
So,
is.
and if you get bored, check out Art by J Bob.
Art by J Bob. He's not just a good photographer; he is a good artist as well.
Yeah.
That's another guy that's drawn some stuff for Crisis. There's a really cool photo that he did of me, Straw, and Otis as Ed, and Eddie characters for the Jawbreakers song. Um, and then, but no, he's a good friend. He's not just a supporter; he's a good friend.
Yeah.
He's
He
always,
did some photos for us for a while.
yeah,
That's just, I'm obviously not making a ton of money doing this really any. I'm, probably breaking even at best, but it was just I needed to cut back on the expenses a little bit, so we haven't been doing the photos. But he's a great dude and did fireworks, so shout out to you, J Bob. I guess when did you go to school for the production stuff?
a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I'm never going back.
No.
No, school. I don't know. I have authoritative issues, so school really isn't the place for me. Um, I'm I'm not the I don't know. I can't learn out of a book.
Yeah. I'm more of a have to do it type of guy.
Like I have to do it, screw it up a couple times to really figure out how to do something. And I don't know. I don't like being told what to do. So, and that's I always felt like with school was that I was just constantly being told what to do. I thought I was here to learn something, not
Yeah.
bossed around. And it
Well,
just I don't know. College sucks. I don't care what anyone says.
most of it's about falling in line, and
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
that's
I'm
not
not
what I'm about.
right.
I can't even walk in a straight line.
So with you are like we kind of talked on earlier. You're a bit of a screamer
Yeah,
when you're how. That's yay. He's a bit of a screamer, guys.
I'm a bit of a screamer,
Check him
ladies
out.
and
Yep.
gents.
So how does that? Here's another good one. How does that? How does your throat fare?
Oh, that's after you've done it for so long, that's fine. You just gotta keep yourself. You gotta keep yourself lubricated. I tend to have a lot of like those Hall's honey drip cough drops in my bag. Mints is another like good
Yeah.
thing to keep on hand. Um, I don't know.
You learned how to
You
deal
just
with it.
eventually doesn't really hurt your throat. Uh,
There are
and,
so
and
many
it's
pause moments in this last 4 minutes.
yeah, I'm sorry. And as far as how I learned how to do it, I don't remember. I just started yelling one day and didn't stop. Now everyone just tells me to shut up.
Yeah, I don't yell well. I got that. I got
You're
like
not
a
a
sore.
screamer. You're a quiet lover.
Yep. Yes.
Uh,
So, do you when you're writing your stories, obviously, how much of that is coming from your life and like a mental health side of things, or what you're going through with the family?
um, so I don't like to really uh incorporate anything that's going on in the family in my work. I like to keep that pretty private. I have one song I don't even think it's on streaming platforms anymore, but all right, so I'm kind of sad for a second, but like I had a child that passed away, and there is a song out there about that. Um, but
I mean,
ap-
that's obviously heavy,
yeah,
but you
but it was I other than that, I don't. I like to keep my all that stuff pretty private. I uh, I have a song called 988 where I tell a story about myself. Obviously, we know what 988 means.
yeah.
And it's actually the story of when I woke up in the psychiatric hospital after my suicide attempt. Uh, yeah, sorry, kids.
Oh,
I did it.
bro, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, me too.
And I mean, you're not the first person.
Oh, I know, and I won't be the last,
No.
unfortunately. But yeah. So the song "988," that's a good example of a story about me. Um, because yeah, I really do. I
No.
Bible
Somebody.
Bible stuff.
This is the opposite of Bible study.
I mean, I mean, what? Hey, wait. Which religion? Because I'd love. No, I'm kidding.
Do you, Christ's child needs Christ.
Jesus and I are homies, but no. I don't know if that's answering your question or not. Sorry, she
No,
threw me off. But
it's all right. I'm drawn to a storyteller, and and
yeah,
music and things like that. So it's
but yeah, that's So another thing. Okay. Here's another story I like to share with what you asked. One thing I like to try to do is when I'm writing, especially if I'm doing like my story style writing, is I try to put myself in the mindset of a character and write it from that character's perspective. So there's a song. I really like this song. I haven't performed it in a really long time. I have out there called "Silent Passenger." And
I listened to that on the way in here today.
Okay, so that song is actually a friend of mine out of the Quad Cities was actually going to be shooting a short film uh, based off of the short story by Stephen King called Mute.
Okay.
Now, Mute, and this will make sense since you listen to the song. Mute is about a guy who goes to confession, and while he's at confession, he tells the priest about a hitchhiker he picked up, a hitchhiker who he assumed was deaf and mute. And because he assumed he was deaf and mute, he told this hitchhiker all these confessions about how he found out his wife was having an affair and went and did the dirty deed to wife and said affair, um, and so on and so on. And so I when he came to me with this project, I was excited because I've read that story. It's a great story. It's online, so look it up. It's called Mute by Stephen King. And even if you're not much of a reader, like I said, it is a short story. It won't take you long, but it's a really good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up just putting myself in that character's sort of perspective, but not the confessors. I put myself in Mute's perspective.
Okay.
And wrote Silent Passenger from his perspective.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
So I guess I don't know how hard would it be to try, like, what do you think of filming 3-4 days if you were trying to put one of your projects together?
Oh, I would need. Well, because I'm. So like this is why like recording with me is annoying because like I'm not a one take kind of person.
Yeah.
Even if it sounds good, I'll find something I don't like. So I'll just So no, it'd be more than a couple days.
Okay.
I'd probably take a couple weeks on a short. Just because, I would find one thing that I don't like, and everyone would be like, "Ah!" I'm like, "I don't care, mine. What are we doing?"
Yeah, it's your vision. So, what do you got coming up here in the near future? Anything exciting? Shows or
I'm
music?
sorry, Strawstone. I'm taking a break from live music for a little bit. Um, just specifically so I can focus on other music projects that I really want to do. And I don't know, just I've been having I've been having like way more fun with the behind the scenes stuff again than the in front of people stuff. Not that I don't enjoy performing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. But I've fallen very behind, like in my notebook, and I want to catch up and I want to get some fun stuff done. I want more stuff for you guys to hear and see versus what's out there now.
A lot of the things you write, is it more dark stuff like that? I know you were saying kind of your soundtracks were more.
I mean, it depends on what I'm talking about. Like, it's really like the delivery obviously is always pretty dark, even on like my more lighthearted stuff. I guess I don't have a lot of lighthearted music. What am I talking about? But
So there it is. You
but
a little bit of the dark side in it,
yeah,
anyway.
Like I guess I don't really know what I would consider anything of mine being like a lighthearted thing, but yeah, it's just I have an aggressive delivery of how I write. I've never been able to. I've tried, writing the la 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 type stuff, and it don't sound right.
Yeah.
Coming from me.
Well, and it's not easy to scream on a la 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 thing either.
I could probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
I could probably do it, but I can. I'm a screaming lover. I can scream on anything.
Yeah. So you're going to get more back to writing.
Yeah.
Okay. And working on some of your
writing and instrumentals. That's
Okay.
what I'm going to get back into. My spinal surgery back in December kind of set me back because while I was recovering, I didn't do any of the shit I planned on doing in recovery. I actually just sat there and played video games and watched anime.
Okay.
for my recovery. I should have been writing music and stuff, but those prescription pain meds, they are a writer's block from hell. I'll tell you that. But yeah, now that I'm done with that part of recovery, and I'm just doing the physical therapy and yoga bullshit. I can focus on writing and stuff.
Yeah. How's the physical therapy been?
I hate it.
Yeah, I had back surgery and I probably should have done the physical therapy and
Yeah.
I had old stubborn. Now I just hurt all the time.
I quit the physical therapy stuff and now I just do yoga on my own because that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Because, oh man, physical therapists are touchy. Tell like that.
And I need to stretch more. I did do some physical therapy on a shoulder and my hamstrings because I'm apparently lost like 40% of my flexibility, something like that. It was ridiculous. So I may have to start looking at some yoga myself.
Yeah, that's not hard. It's not hard. I mean, again, it's that stuff that you can find on YouTube. You
Right.
gotta pay for it.
Right.
By the time this is over, the education system's gonna hate me.
Yeah.
They're like, stop it.
So what do you do for fun in your vents?
So hobbies would definitely include gaming. I've been kind of cutting back on that just because it does dull you up if you do it too much. Movies are my obsession. Um, I'm
Favorite
very
genre or you?
of movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or I
oh,
guess
you
what do you
should know.
gravitate to? Well, let's talk, dude.
I mean, I'm obviously horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of like horror and slashers. Absolutely love sci-fis, um, comedies. Pretty much everything. I like rom-coms even. Um, I really, really like horror comedies like Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, Ash vs. Evil Dead, um, The Evil Dead, or movies and Army of Darkness and stuff like that. Um, I I'm really sad that like I listened to people back in the day because I really did want to go into acting, and I did like I was kind of a theater geek. I did plays and shit because I couldn't play sports, so
Right.
like I really wanted to get into acting, and even including the fucking drama teacher and shit back then. We're all like, "Well, no one's gonna take you serious." I'm like, I can still try,
Why not?
right? And then so I didn't really pursue shit. And then years later, I see that Dinklage fucker, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, but he can't.
And that's something as the world needs to start looking at, trying to tell kids and things that they're limited in anybody. I mean, like my father used to tell me, "Oh, you're the dummy, and you're not going to ever do shit." And bro, I let that voice ring out in my head for far too long, and never did what I wanted to do, or I just always fell into the system of doing what everybody thinks I need to do because I wasn't going to succeed on my own.
Right.
That's what I kept telling myself.
And
So
you end up being like us and waiting until
yeah,
much later in life and be like, fuck it, I'm going to do it now.
yeah, I'm like 41, 42 before I'm like, I'm going to do something for me.
Yeah. So for anyone young that's made it this far in this interview, just do it. Not to be Shia LaBeouf over here. If you want to do something, just do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even growing your hair out. Like my dad wouldn't let me grow my hair out, dude. I had to have the nice haircut and everything. But my kid's got the most rock star mullet on the earth.
Yeah, my mom was weird about my hair growing up. That's why I'm kind of like in a way, I'm almost like Adam Sandler and Big Daddy.
Okay.
Like I'll look at what they're wearing. I'm like, is that what you want to wear? I'm like, yeah, man. Okay. As long as y'all don't stink and you're not dirty, I don't care. If that's what you want to wear, okay.
I had one time where one of my kids was like, I want to wear this to school. And I was like, okay, but they're probably going to make fun of you.
We're all going to laugh at you.
I was like, you can do whatever you want to do, sir, but just understand that it's a cruel world and people are going to talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way it is.
Yeah.
And they dealt with bullying forever. And then I finally was like, dude, just fight. Just fight.
It's bad now.
Yeah.
Bullying.
Yeah.
Wow. Like I know bullies have always been around,
Yeah.
but like it's bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad
I
now.
mean, I was always the chubby kid, and I caught all the fat jokes, and my name is Matt with one T, bro. So I was the floor mat all the time. You know what I mean? Like I got all those jokes. So yeah, I was,
You really only have one T?
yeah.
Oh.
It's one T in my first name and then two in my last name.
Is that
Everybody
on
always,
purpose?
I don't know, dude. Mom never smoked pot, but I always blame it on that.
Well, or do you think like when they were typing up your birth certificate, like the guy typing it up was like MAT space T, and then,
I don't think so.
oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be that way. They at least approved the birth certificate.
I still think I was switched at birth or stolen because I was the first. I'm the only, other than my oldest, my daughter. I'm the only dwarf in my family. I swear to God, I was switched at birth. Some sick project.
Whatever.
No, I look just like my
You
dad,
just got an extra cool gene.
or less of it. I don't know. Wait, how to get an extra something that made me less of a something? This is bullshit.
Did you catch a lot of shit growing up?
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah, I don't care. What's really sad, is I am more of an insecure adult than I was as a kid
really.
about it. Yeah, I was way more or less insecure as a kid and gave way less shits about what anyone had to say than I do now. It's so weird. I'm
It,
trying to get back to that mindset. I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't. I'm not saying I get bothered like a lot,
yeah,
but like I don't know. There's just those occasional those occasions of like the audacity, you know,
yeah.
like
Well, I mean, to be honest, nobody should be fucking talking shit or poking fun or any of that stuff.
anyone, specifically strangers. Like you don't know them. Like leave
Yeah.
them alone.
Well, and nowadays, dude, people just whoop your ass for talking some random stuff. I mean, obviously, you're not going to go fighting, but I mean, bro, if you and I were friends in high school, I would have beat everybody up talking shit. Because I was
Well, like
like,
I
I was
haven't
a
always.
protector. Is it
Well,
is?
and I mean, I'm not saying I was tough or anything, but I was scrappy back then. Like I wasn't a cripple. I've only been a cripple for about 5 years now.
Yeah,
Uh, um, but I've never really been a fighter. I don't. I mean, I like watching fights, like boxing and MMA and stuff. But like, I don't like getting hit.
see, I was abused, so I like that fight. I like I am grown now and I
Mhm.
don't fight unless I need to, but I
Right.
want to.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not like I'm not trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to sound like a pussy. I'm being a realist. Like I'm 4 feet tall. I'm not fighting
Yeah,
anybody.
no. And that's part of the shitty thing is people could run their mouths and unless you got a bat in your pocket, like
Oh, I got something in my pocket.
there it
No, that
is.
sounded dirty. That's not what I meant though. Pull out a fucking floppy like, ha
Just throw it at their head.
ha!
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that would screw my whole thought on the fight up.
That would screw up that person's day. They'd be like, "Man, I was running my mouth about this little guy," and then they're like, "Where'd you get that black eye?" Like, don't ask.
It was a big black rubber thing. Just whacked me, dude.
Just cha-cha.
Have you seen the videos where the guy walks up and sticks the one on the
Yeah.
bald guy's head, dude? Just something like that.
See, that's why I won't. Even if I start to go bald, I will not go out without a hat because I'd be such an easy target for that. Someone just
I started balding here in like '99.
no.
Been shaved head ever since.
I my beard's starting to get salt and peppery. But I'm fortunate that my hair is sticking around. So I'm glad I got that going. Um, I don't know how I feel about the salt and pepperish in my beard. I
I've
don't know.
just embraced it.
I think I'm about to just let it go.
I'm getting close to Santa Claus.
I'll be your elf.
Damn it.
I'll be your angry elf.
Dude, we could be what's the batter Santa?
That's batter Santa, worser Santa.
Yeah, we could just be that. Just walk around talking shit to kids and drinking alcohol.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. We might
not
have to.
children.
We might have to do a short this fall.
Fuck yeah, all down.
Just go walk through the mall. I'll dress up as Santa.
We should just like do like fucking, but like so like to keep us out of the doghouse. What we'll do is we'll have bags of toys still. Like, we'll obviously be like drunk and shit. We're like, fuck you. Here's a fucking Power Ranger. Like,
I love that. You're a total dirtbag, but you're like, here's some cool shit though.
right?
Yeah, fuck you, but here is this.
Prepare those kids for that emotional trauma.
It is a cold world.
You guys need some emotional scarring now.
And yeah,
and why not? And why not? Why not Santa Claus and his elf do it to you?
Damn it, that would be fun. I could wear my meta glasses and yes. Yep. So
honestly, Strawstone would be really upset if I did that without him, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's always trying to get me to do weird shit with him.
He's the ultimate handstander. I don't know if I can do one of those headstands.
He's the ultimate handy.
Hey.
Nah,
shout out to that dude.
Yeah, no, I brought him up for a reason. No, I actually wouldn't be sitting right here talking to you if it wasn't for Justin Strawstone. Just because he's what brought me out to Omaha this weekend for Glizzy Fest 2026.
And on that note, the dude. Okay, 2025 was fun. Mm-hmm. It was a great time. 2026 was way bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like you saw the room with Otis last night, bro. It was packed.
It was.
That was the most packed I've seen the Reverb myself, anyway. I think yesterday he had given away 800 hot dogs.
Yeah, something like that.
That's insane, bro. I only got one.
I got a couple. He came out during my set with a tray and was handed me one while I was on stage, and I was like, "Oh, wait, I gotta keep singing."
Yeah.
And Heartbreak was up there with me, and we get done, and he was like, "I had wiener in my mouth the whole time."
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys hang out much?
Yeah, we try to. I have, because of the stupid work schedule I have, and our own lives and shit. We have weird opposite schedules, but we try to get together as often as possible. I live like really close to his parents, and I'm like pretty like close to his family and stuff. So that's usually they'll have cookouts and shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys have anything you're working on together?
Yeah, actually, we've got another one in the works. He really had a lot of fun on the most recent one that he did with me called "They Told Me." He's talking. He really liked.
I was listening to that this morning.
The darker writing out of him. He really had fun doing that, and so we're gonna do another one together at some point here soon. I'm not sure who's gonna produce that one. It'll either be me or Dirt Nasty, who did our last one.
Yeah. That's got to be fun. I mean, I feel like, I sit here most of the time and podcast with my buddies. It's been a little weird outside the studio and their work schedules and stuff, but so getting to do music or writing with your friends, I mean, I'm sure
it's one of the coolest things. So it's a line I heard Mark Hoppus of Blink-182 say a long time ago, is I get to hang out, write music with my friends, and it's the best job in the world, and I hung on to that. So that's what I think about whenever like I'm sitting down with Sean or anyone I've recorded with. Is I'm creating with my friends. This is a lot of fun.
Right. No, totally enjoy that. I mean, have you seen the Keeping Up with the Homies with Race Coakley and Dewey Cox?
I need to.
They got a funny little skit series that it's a web series, and I think they got 8 episodes out. But just the creativity and the fun behind that, I want to do. Makes
Stuff
me
like
want to
that.
do something.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I have an outline of a show.
Yeah.
Kind of, I've been writing for a long time, and I don't know that it'll ever happen, but it's fun and like just I giggle while I'm writing it. You know what I mean?
Yes, skit shows can be fun. I did a little bit of that, back when I was trying to be an actor. Um, uh, 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 I was never one. I never really gave a shit about Saturday Night Live, but I always really liked In Living Color. I rewatched that all the time back in the day because there was only like 4 seasons of it.
Yeah.
And I liked Mad TV.
Mad TV was good.
Yeah. Saturday Night Live was okay for a few years, but um, I don't know. I'm one of those. I'm a hater, I guess.
Yeah. I was never big on it, so I'll hate along with you.
Yeah. But I don't know. Sketch. I'm weird when it comes like to sketch comedy or picky, I guess. Like I really like Reno 911. That's another. I don't know if you consider that sketch, but that's one that.
Dude, that's fun.
Yeah.
They're wild.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like South Park wild.
Yeah.
They're fun.
That's how I. That's what I think when I think of random like sketches and shit. Um, could I write it? Probably not. Could I act it? Definitely.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, just getting back to having fun with your buddies.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate dream, and kids figure out how to do that and figure it out sooner than later.
start a band, even if you can't play an instrument. You'll figure it out.
I'm trying to figure out how to play the guitar a little bit. If I ever get rich, I'm just going to pay Adrian Hernandez to come hang out and play guitar for me all day.
Just sit there and play.
Yeah. Yep.
I've always wanted, like, if I got like mega rich, I just want a guy in a grand piano in the corner room at all times.
That would be dope too. Or a violin.
Mm-hmm. Or a violinist, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to interact with anyone but me.
They're just stone cold playing the whole time, but you don't say anything when people talk, but you're like,
yeah, they're like, oh, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, you're like, hey, drop that Dre beat.
Okay, he only listens to me.
Yep, though that's what you get with money. You get exactly what you want most of the time.
I guess the violinist would be even better though, because they could follow you around.
Yeah, they can't push a piano into the kitchen.
Get him a guitar.
Getting creative though. Yeah. You got any big goals for 2026?
To finish albums. To actually finish albums. Because the Angry Elf one was supposed to have been done by Glizzy Fest.
Okay.
I want to finish that, and I'm going to finish Cinematic, and then I'm thinking of. I used to, for a while, I was doing. I would do them around my birthday at a show called the Crisis and Friends Extravaganza. But
that's a great name.
Thank you. But I'm not since we're the venue that I was hosting them at is no longer Lefty's Live Music. Rest in peace. And I don't see me hosting any more of them just because
your life's moving in a different direction.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a Crisis and Friends Extravaganza like album.
Okay.
Where all the songs will have someone else on it.
Okay.
So just a bunch of features.
Yeah.
Who? I don't know. Whoever wants to be on it with me. Yeah. I'm really hoping sometime a feature goal. I want to get a song completed with Snake Lucci at some point.
Bro, you guys would go good together.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like his music.
And you know that guitarist King Frost? Mm-hmm. You see him last night at the show?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, great dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I see him out in public every now and then, and he's just great every time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Great, big heart, you can tell. Mm-hmm. But that dude shreds. And him and Snake, like when him and Snake are together on stage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome.
It turns things up a level.
Yeah.
Like Snake even has more of a smile on his face, and seems more out of his shell.
See, and that's the whole with friends part. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, people have pointed out, like, when I'm up there, like, I mean, I'm obviously having fun, but, like, when I bring one of the guys out, like, my whole, my aura sort of changes.
that's yep.
So, that's why I like it, like, last night. That's why I really like it when I got someone like DJ Surreal behind me, because that's a buddy of mine,
Yeah.
And same with Strawstone. Like, I always like it when one of them are DJing for me versus, like, some random, like, tour DJ.
Right.
No offense to DJ tour
Yeah.
DJs.
No, no offense, random guy.
No offense, random tour DJ.
Well, Straw's always fun. I mean, look at what him and Otis do, dude.
Mhm.
They turn a crowd up,
Mhm.
and he's funny.
Yeah.
He's funny as hell.
Yes. I look at him and just laugh.
Yeah. Shout out to Otis Julius. Always super cool to the kids.
He really is. He's always super cool to everyone.
He was standing behind his merch table last night, and my 2-year-old just walked up and took his chair. He's like, "Come on, buddy, let me have it back."
Yeah, there was a moment last night where I forget who was up on stage. Um, and it cracked him up because it was right at, like, a music break. This little girl who was just infatuated with me. As soon as it gets quiet, music break, she goes, "How old are you?" Just all matter of fact, I tell her, and I'm like, "How old are you?" She's like, "I'm 7." I'm like, "Well, nice to meet you," which I know is like a really weird response to, but like I didn't know what to say. And he came up to me after, and he was like, "That was really funny." And I'm like, "Yeah, no." And then it was just the way she said it, because she was just so like, "How old are you?" Like, very, like, Stephanie Tanner-ish,
You know what was funny last night is I walked away from my kids for like 20 minutes to walk my wife out to the car
Mhm.
and left them at a table with you. But I talked to another guy that was sitting there with you, and I ran outside and I came back and you had given them stickers, crisis
Yeah.
child stickers, and we're like, just stick them everywhere, guys. Like to shit that's not supposed to be stuck to. All of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, stick them on tables, stick them on cars.
Yeah, you were. And I came back. You're like, oh, these are your kids? Shit.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, so by the way."
Yep. Don't let them fuck up your paint.
Anyone else's though.
Dude, that's hilarious. And those stickers are awesome. Kind of like that Cheshire cat smile
Yeah.
with the crisis in it.
That's actually who the Cheshire Cat is, where that smile logo comes from.
That's dope.
Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite stories.
Okay.
Cheshire Cat's probably my favorite character from the movie, or the story in the movie, because he's kind of an ass.
Did you come up with the idea for the sticker?
Yeah.
That's,
Oh, the logo?
yeah.
Yeah, the smile logo was my idea and design, and then I handed it over to the guy that does, like, my shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
He polished it to make it look nice and pretty.
Yeah.
And that's where it came from.
That's awesome. Creativity at its finest.
I just always like it because, like, Cheshire, he's supposed to be there to help, but he doesn't help.
Mm-mm.
And he tells you what you could sort of do, or maybe not do, and then he disappears. And
Yep.
I love that about him.
Yep. Here's what you could do, but I'm out.
Yeah, like, that's me. I'm like, "Oh, I've got the answer. Can I have it?" "No, bye."
Yep. It's like in the movie, the kids' cartoons, they're always like, well, here's how you keep your family happy. And then there's like a train rolling by and they're just talking and you can't hear shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And that's how you do it. And you're like, what the fuck?
Well, say it again. We're out of time. Bye.
Yep. Well, sweet, dude. You got any shout outs or
Um,
scream outs you want to do?
well, obviously, shout out to you and the show for having me. Strawstone and Nice Enough Entertainment, obviously. I'm very loyal to them. Shout out to Otis Julius. I want to shout out to Sean Heartbreak King. I'm really proud of him for uh, his growth after, because he kept losing Scooty sucked.
Well, bro, when you lose one of your best friends,
Yeah.
like,
losing Scooty really fucking sucked, and he's I'm proud as hell of him for keeping on his work. His music's fucking great. He just put up a couple of new songs. Go check him out, and they're on all the platforms. But yeah, so shout out to my family. They've been dealing with me all weekend. We're about to drive back to Des Moines, and I am going to get some much needed sleep. So, one random fact about me: if I was to ever go on tour, I would need just an absolute massive amount of like ghost and bank energy. I do not sleep well in hotels. I hate hotels. I don't know
I don't really well either.
I don't sleep well. It doesn't matter how comfortable the bed is. I don't like, and it's not that I don't like traveling. I don't know what it is. I just don't like hotel rooms.
Well, here's kind of maybe some help. I have a buddy here in town
Yeah.
that has an Airbnb, doesn't run it.
Those freak me out even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He's in there. Your buddy.
Well, he's upstairs. It's a.
I'm not going.
They lock the door between the floors. But yeah, Boyd stayed there this week.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm
and yeah, no, he's a great dude. Shout out to the Hawk's Nest if you're on Airbnb.
The Hawk's Nest.
Yeah, great dude. Chris was like, "Oh, he got me beer and there were crackers and all kinds of cool shit." He was like, "Best place I ever stayed." Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, big time, dude.
My hotel didn't even let me fucking chocolates.
Oh no, dude. He like sets out trays of crackers and he really looks out. It's the Hawk's Nest Airbnb here in town. But if you ever need something like that, just let me know. I set you up. But yeah, he lets you.
I probably actually would like that more in a hotel. I don't know. And it's not like I'm not laying there thinking about all the other bodies that have been in that bed or anything. Has nothing to do. Well, now I am. Now that I said that out loud.
Now I am. Son of a bitch.
It's just I don't know. I don't know.
It's all the noises.
Exactly, and I can hear all the people outside, and I don't know.
Yeah, no, I am hyper vigilant in just life. I've been shot at before, and just like I don't sleep well, so it's every little noise I'm awake and like, what was that? Do I need to go check? I got 3 dogs, so now like they bark enough if somebody's coming into the house that it's not.
I got too many fucking cats, and they don't bark, but they make a lot of other dumb noises at night.
Yep, they're up all night.
I miss them though. I haven't seen them in a few days.
Yeah. Well, right on, brother.
But this has been fun.
Yeah.
I want to come back sometime when I've got a little more energy for it.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of fun today. I don't know. Do I need to shout anyone else out? I'm not good at this.
That's all right.
I'm not good at this.
Is this your first podcast?
No. It's probably why Leno never returns my calls. Hate that fucking guy anyway.
Well, right on, brother. We're gonna
real quick. Can I ask you real quick? Okay.
Fire away.
Do you have a favorite and least favorite late night talk show host?
Ooh. I really haven't been doing too much late night talk show recently.
Yeah, not for a while.
I don't like the political. Everybody's political.
It is now, isn't it?
And really, it's the same. Look, the political shit. It's the same body, 2 separate hands.
It really is.
They're feeding the same monster.
Who was the Scottish guy?
Burn it down and start over.
Whoever the Scottish guy was back in the day that had a late night show. I don't remember his name anymore, but he was funny. He didn't talk about all that shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I need in my, like if Chappelle had a nighttime show, I could get with that.
I miss him and his show.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, it's been fun.
Yes, sir. Well, you knock out those 2026 goals.
I will.
Keep up on your yoga.
Yes.
And
start stretching.
And we'll see you in about a year, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
You as well.
Run it.
Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye. You won't